Welcome to today's deep dive. We're going to unpack some really interesting takes on crypto market analysis today.
Yeah, our source is Crypto Infos, and they've got, well, a distinct philosophy and some specific chart analysis to go with it.
Exactly. So our mission here is to explore their core ideas about technical analysis, understand their, let's say, very direct view on market behavior, and then look at how that applies in practice with their MOODENG chart analysis.
What really stands out, I think, is this blend of super strong conviction about market signals
Right.
and this really no-nonsense perspective on trading discipline. It's about the data, sure, but it's maybe even more about the trader's mindset.
Okay, so let's get into that core belief from Crypto Infos. The technical analysis, or TA, is, well, the most superior form of analysis.
Yeah, and their reasoning is pretty straightforward.
It reflects real action, right? People actually buying and selling.
Exactly. It's the raw supply and demand. They argue that every single candle on a chart, it holds all the information you actually need.
All of it. Like, what specifically?
Well, what everyday traders are doing, what the big players, the whales, are up to, and crucially, where that, smart money is putting their orders in, buying or selling.
Okay, so they're saying it's all there in the price action.
Pretty much. And this is, directly contrasted with news and fundamentals.
Ah, right. They weren't keen on those.
Not really. They call it far less useful for actual trading decisions, mostly just flashy headlines and attractive clickbait.
So noise, basically. Helpful only in very small instances, I think they said.
Yeah, the implication seems to be that news is either, already priced in or maybe even manipulated. So the price action itself is the purest signal you can get.
Interesting. They also highlighted something about market psychology, didn't they?
Oh, yeah, the classic observation. Most people tend to be bullish at the tops and bearish at the bottoms.
Right. Which is basically a warning against just following the crowd because the crowd is usually wrong at the turning points.
Exactly. And, well, this leads perfectly into their stance on discipline and handling losses.
Which is quite blunt.
Extremely blunt. The quote is, "You can't complain about taking a loss or being stressed by trading. That's what you asked for."
Wow.
And he goes on, "If it's too bad, quit. If it's not, lock in and try harder."
So zero sympathy. It's all on you, the trader. Your responsibility, your mindset.
Absolutely. It's this very strong emphasis on mental toughness. Almost like a challenge. If you're serious, you deal with it.
Okay, so with that very firm philosophy set,
Right.
let's see it in action.
Let's look at their MOODENG analysis. This is on a 1D chart, so daily candles. Gives a bit of a longer view.
Right, and their overall take?
The status is bearish.
Bearish, okay. And why?
The key observation is we are forming this new descending triangle.
Okay, descending triangle, that's typically a bearish pattern, right?
Right.
Lower highs pushing against a flat support level.
That's the one. Often signals a potential breakdown. And Crypto Info's mentioned they're waiting for a couple of weeks to see how this plays out.
Gotcha. And do we have the price at the time of their analysis?
Yep. Current price then was 0.18121 USDT.
0.18121. Okay.
So based on this bearish pattern, they laid out specific targets.
Makes sense. What are they?
Well, if the pattern fails, basically, and the price pumps upwards instead,
Uh-huh.
the upside targets are set between $0.33 and $0.35.
Okay, and the downside, if the bearish pattern holds and it breaks down.
If it gets rejected, yeah, then the first target they identified is down between $0.10 and $0.12.
Right. So clear, actionable levels derived straight from the chart pattern.
Exactly. It shows how they apply that technical analysis first philosophy directly.
So recapping quickly, we've seen Crypto Info's really strong conviction in pure TA. They're very straightforward take on trading psychology and discipline.
That very direct approach.
And then how that translates into a specific practical chart analysis, like with MOODENG.
Yeah, it's a consistent viewpoint. So maybe a final thought for you, the listener, to consider. How does relying so heavily on technical signals, believing they hold all the truth, combined with this, iron-willed stance on personal discipline, how does that shape how someone filters information in these really volatile crypto markets? And maybe, what does that tell you about the kind of mental fortitude that approach really demands? Something to think about.